Have you ever walked into a cluttered room and felt instantly overwhelmed? It's not just a mess, it's the weight it places on your mind, your energy, and even your emotions. Clutter isn't just about things. It's about the invisible toll it takes on your mental and emotional well-being. The overwhelm of clutter. Let's start with this. Clutter creates chaos. When your physical space is crowded with things, your brain struggles to process it all. Studies have shown that visual clutter competes for your attention, draining your focus and mental clarity. Have you ever noticed how hard it is to relax in a messy room? That's because clutter signals to your brain that there's unfinished business, keeping you in a state of low-level stress. Over time, this constant mental noise can leave you feeling drained, anxious, and overwhelmed. And it's not just your mind that suffers. Clutter drains your energy too. When you're surrounded by disorder, it's harder to feel motivated or inspired. Instead of energizing you, your environment becomes a source of frustration. The link between physical and mental clutter. But here's the real kicker. Physical clutter often mirrors mental clutter. Think about it. A cluttered home can reflect the state of your thoughts, scattered, overwhelmed, and overloaded. When your mind is filled with unfinished to-do lists, worries, and distractions, it becomes harder to make decisions, stay organized, or even prioritize what really matters. In turn, this mental clutter can manifest in your physical space. Piles of paper, forgotten items, and things you no longer need but can't seem to let go of. It's a vicious cycle. The more clutter you see, the more stressed you feel. And the more stressed you feel, the harder it is to tackle the clutter. The negative emotions associated with clutter. Clutter isn't just inconvenient, it's emotionally heavy. It's tied to guilt, shame, and even a sense of failure. How many times have you looked at a pile of stuff and thought, I should have dealt with this by now? These feelings add to the emotional burden of clutter. You might even find yourself avoiding certain spaces in your home, not because you don't need them, but because they remind you of what you've left undone. And yet, decluttering isn't just about cleaning up, it's about reclaiming your peace of mind. When you let go of what no longer serves you, you're creating space for clarity, creativity, and calm. The path to simplification. Simplifying your life starts with a single step. Begin with one small area, a drawer, a shelf, a corner of a room. As you clear it, notice how your energy shifts. Each item you release represents a burden lifted, a little more freedom gained. Because here's the truth. When you declutter your space, you're also decluttering your mind. You're making room for what truly matters, a sense of calm, clarity, and control over your life. So, ask yourself, what could you let go of today to create space for a better tomorrow? The mindful declutter. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why do I hold on to this? Decluttering. Identifying the root cause of clutter. Before you can let go, you need to understand why the clutter is there. For many of us, clutter is more than just stuff. It's tied to emotions, memories, and habits. Maybe it's the sentimental value of an old gift, the guilt of letting go of something unused, or the fear that you might need it someday. These reasons are valid, but they also hold you back. They tether you to the past or a future that may never come, robbing you of peace in the present. The root of clutter often lies in our relationship with ourselves. Are you holding on to things because they make you feel secure? Are you afraid that letting go will mean losing a part of your identity? Understanding these feelings is the first step to breaking free. Setting intentions for a decluttered space. Once you've identified the why, it's time to focus on the how. But this isn't about rushing through your home, tossing things into a donation box with abandon. Mindful decluttering starts with intention. Ask yourself, what kind of space do I want to create? How do I want to feel when I walk into my home? What items truly bring me joy or serve a meaningful purpose? When you set clear intentions, decluttering stops feeling like a chore and starts feeling like self-care. Each item you choose to keep aligns with your vision, and each item you release creates space for peace and clarity. A gentle approach to letting go. Letting go isn't always easy, and that's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Start small, a single drawer, a single shelf. As you pick up each item, ask yourself, does this align with the life I want to live? If the answer is no, thank the item for the role it played in your life and let it go. This practice, inspired by mindfulness and gratitude, can make the process feel lighter, even freeing. Remember, decluttering is not about perfection. It's about progress. Some days, you'll feel ready to let go of a lot. Other days, only a few things. And that's perfectly fine. Each step you take is a step toward a home that reflects your true self. A sanctuary, not a source of stress. And as you create physical space, you'll notice an emotional shift too. Your mind feels clearer, your energy lighter, your sense of peace more profound. Decluttering isn't just about your home, it's about your life. It's a mindful practice of releasing the past, embracing the present, and creating space for the future. So, take a deep breath, start small, and trust the process. Because when you declutter with intention, you're not just letting go of stuff, you're making room for joy, clarity, and the life you truly want to live. Decluttering your physical space. Have you ever looked around your home and felt completely overwhelmed, not knowing where to begin? Decluttering doesn't have to be daunting. With a clear plan, intentional decision-making, and a system for letting go, you can transform your space and your mindset one step at a time. Creating a decluttering plan and starting with one area. The first step to decluttering is simple. Start small. Choose one area, maybe a single drawer, a shelf, or a corner of a room. Starting small keeps the process manageable and gives you a quick win to build momentum. Create a plan that breaks your space into sections, tackling one at a time. For example, Day 1, kitchen countertops. Day 2, closet shelves. Day 3, desk drawer. Setting a timeline for each area helps you stay organized and focused. Don't aim for perfection right away. Focus on progress. Remember, decluttering is a journey, not a race. The KonMari method for decision-making and organization. When it's time to decide what stays and what goes, the KonMari method offers a powerful question. Does this spark joy? Pick up each item and ask yourself if it truly brings you happiness or serves a meaningful purpose in your life. If it does, keep it. If it doesn't, thank it for its role in your journey and let it go. This approach reframes decluttering as a mindful and positive experience rather than a chore. Once you've chosen what to keep, organize your belongings in a way that makes them easy to find and access. Use categories to group similar items together, giving everything a designated place. A well-organized space isn't just tidy, it's functional, reducing daily stress and saving you time. Utilizing a donation system for belongings. Letting go of items can be easier when you know they'll serve a purpose elsewhere. Set up a donation system in your home, perhaps a box or bag designated for items you no longer need. As you declutter, place items you're ready to part with into this donation system. Once the box is full, take it to a local charity, thrift store, or community organization. Knowing your belongings are going to someone who will value them can bring a sense of fulfillment and purpose to the process. For items that may not be reusable, consider recycling whenever possible. Decluttering responsibly is not just good for your home, it's good for the planet. Decluttering your physical space isn't just about removing the mess. It's about creating an environment that supports your well-being, energizes your day, and reflects the life you want to live. So, take that first step. Choose one area, one item, one decision at a time. Because when you clear the clutter, you're not just transforming your home, you're transforming your life. And that journey begins right here, right now. Decluttering your mind. Have you ever felt like your mind is running in 100 different directions at once? Just like our physical spaces, our minds can become cluttered, filled with distractions, worries, and mental noise. But with intention and practice, you can create a sense of calm, clarity, and focus. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude. The first step to decluttering your mind is learning to be present. Mindfulness is the practice of focusing on the here and now, letting go of past regrets and future worries. Start small. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly. Focus on your breathing and notice the sensations around you. When your thoughts wander, gently guide them back to the present moment. Over time, This practice trains your brain to let go of mental clutter and find clarity. Gratitude is another powerful tool. By consciously reflecting on what you're thankful for, you shift your focus away from what's lacking and toward what's abundant in your life. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple habit can reframe your mindset, helping you see the positives amidst the chaos. Identifying and releasing negative thought patterns. Mental clutter often comes from recurring negative thoughts, self-doubt, worry, or fear. These thoughts can feel overwhelming, but they don't define you. The key is to become aware of them and challenge their validity. When a negative thought arises, ask yourself, is this thought true? Is it helpful? Often, you'll find that it's just a story your mind is telling you, not an absolute reality. Journaling can be a great way to process these thoughts. Write them down, then reframe them into more empowering beliefs. For example, replace "I'm not good enough" with "I'm learning and growing every day." By shifting your perspective, you create space for confidence and positivity. Letting go of perfectionism is also crucial. You don't need to have everything figured out. Accepting imperfection allows you to release the mental pressure and focus on progress rather than unattainable standards. Creating a calming routine for a clear mind. Your daily routine sets the tone for your mental clarity. Establishing simple, calming habits can help you declutter your mind and create a sense of balance. Start and end your day with intention. In the morning, try a few minutes of meditation or journaling to set a positive tone. In the evening, disconnect from screens, reflect on your day, and practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing or light stretching. Incorporate moments of stillness throughout your day. Even a short walk in nature or a few deep breaths at your desk can help clear mental fog and refresh your focus. A consistent sleep schedule is also essential. Quality rest allows your mind to process information, organize thoughts, and recharge for the day ahead. Decluttering your mind isn't about silencing every thought. It's about creating space for the thoughts that truly matter. With mindfulness, gratitude, and intentional routines, you can quiet the noise, release the negativity, and find clarity in the chaos. Because when your mind is clear, you open the door to greater creativity, peace, and purpose. And that's a transformation worth making. Living with intention. What if you could design a life that feels lighter, calmer, and more fulfilling? Living with intention is about making conscious choices, letting go of what no longer serves you, and creating space for what truly matters. It's not just about decluttering. It's about embracing a way of life that fosters peace, purpose, and positivity. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle for less stress. Minimalism is not about owning as little as possible. It's about owning only what adds value to your life. Imagine a home filled with items that bring you joy, serve a purpose, or align with your goals. Everything else? It's just noise. By simplifying your physical surroundings, you reduce the mental weight they carry. Fewer items mean less cleaning, less organizing, and less stress. Minimalism creates a sense of clarity, not just in your home, but in your mind and daily life. Start small. Ask yourself, do I use this? Does it bring me joy? If the answer is no, let it go. With each item you release, you'll feel a little lighter, a little freer. The power of positive space and intention. When you declutter, you're not just removing things, you're creating space. Positive space is intentional, calming, and functional. It's a space that reflects who you are and what you value. Think about the areas in your home that feel cluttered or chaotic. What energy do they bring into your life? Now, imagine transforming those spaces into ones that inspire relaxation, creativity, or connection. That's the power of intentional design. But it's not just about your physical space. Positive space applies to your schedule, too. How much of your time is spent on activities that truly matter? By letting go of obligations that don't align with your priorities, you can create room for moments that energize and fulfill you. Living with intention means every choice, whether it's the items you own or how you spend your time, is aligned with your values and goals. maintaining a decluttered life for long-term peace. Decluttering is not a one-time event, it's a mindset. To maintain a simplified life, embrace habits that keep clutter at bay. Adopt the one-in, one-out rule. For every new item you bring into your home, let go of an old one. Regularly reassess your space and belongings, asking, does this still serve me? Set boundaries on how much you own or commit to, ensuring your life doesn't become overwhelmed again. Living with intention also means protecting your mental space. Make time for mindfulness, gratitude, and reflection. These practices keep your priorities clear and help you avoid falling back into old patterns of accumulation or distraction. And remember, it's okay to adjust. Your needs and values may change over time. Living intentionally means staying in tune with those shifts and making choices that continue to support your peace and happiness. Living with intention is a powerful act of self-care. By embracing a minimalist lifestyle, creating positive spaces, and maintaining balance, you can build a life that feels aligned, purposeful, and calm. Because the ultimate goal isn't just a decluttered home or mind. It's a life filled with clarity, joy, and peace.